I don't know. The time's still going. Let's find out.
I just keep the timer the way
Okay.
it is. Yeah, don't even worry about the timer. Just to remind everyone, Lyle on Burn. Nia Burn.
He is on Nia Burn.
Dwayne, Red Green Ponza.
Red Green Ponza.
I feel like it's gonna go either one of two ways. Either Lyle's gonna have a good time, or Dwayne's gonna have a good time. You know, I don't think there's gonna be much of a.
Yeah. Alright, that makes sense. TJ is saying how he did intend to bring in Chalice to play on Zero against Cascade into Living End. Just didn't draw it or need to mulligan aggressively since he had Ravager both games, which makes a lot of sense. So, Lyle played against Croc.
Yes.
And said, hey, I don't care.
Please.
That's so good. No.
Yeah.
He says, I don't care about your ensnaring bridges because I'm not attacking with creatures, really. I'm just setting some bolts and stuff at your face.
Yeah.
He does not need very many lands to function in this matchup. Like, throws down one creature, two creatures, rest burn spells at face. He can do really well. Now, the thing is, if he keeps a greedy hand and Dwayne's able to punish him for it, then, you know, he'll be in a good spot, being able to cut him off with specific colors. If he's like, well, I kept these green cards like Nikadal and a Tarkus Command, but now all my forests are getting blown up, or all my stomping grounds are getting blown up. We'll have to see, though. So, Eminem calling what's happening here.
You see, the whole point is Dwayne wants to get Lyle to 0.
Yes, there you go.
As where Lyle wants to get Dwayne to 0. And that's how someone's going to win. Yeah. Yep. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to get to 0 first in this
Because neither
game.
player has an alternate win condition. It's gonna
happen one of two ways. Lyle's gonna get to 0, or Dwayne's gonna get to 0.
That's really fun.
We got N Boss versus the People's Champ.
That is nice.
This is a story for the ages.
N Boss versus the People Champ. Now, if Dwayne wins this match, that means we're guaranteed gonna have a new champion.
Yep.
Because it's gonna come down to whoever wins this playing TJ in the final.
Clock is irrelevant, by the way.
The clock.
Anyone tuning in right now
is yes.
Clock is irrelevant.
We just put it there to try to get an idea of how long it takes.
TJ took 15 minutes.
Yeah, which is what?
And the bulk of that was one resolution.
He finished one game in 3 minutes.
3 minutes, record pace. All right. Lyle's keeping 7. Dwayne's on 6. Forest, Arbor Elf, pass. Here is
Swift.
That is the brightest looking mountain I've ever seen. It strangely looked from a skew eye as a plains. And I went, Lyle, that's not how that works.
That's not how that worked.
Dwayne at 19 from a Monastery Swift Spear. It's a very
Whose basic land do you like better?
It's an easy answer. Lyle.
Okay, some people
full arts are nice, but
yeah.
Lyle's got some fancy looking lands.
Ooh.
Here's a lava spike prowess trigger. Yep.
He's coming at you. Get ready.
2 more.
Suspend it.
Mm-hmm. Seems good. I forgot.
Oh!
They were sitting in the bag.
So,
I asked if it was relevant and it didn't seem. Here's a Utopia Sprawl.
So, the Blood Moon is not very relevant in this matchup.
No, not really.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Destroy one of your lands, I'll get forest.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a mountain forest.
Just works out that way.
But there could easily be 5 more damage coming across next turn.
Easy. If I were to guess, probably more.
I would assume there's more.
Yeah.
But there's guaranteed 5.
Yeah.
Pink. Trigger.
Gets you for 3. Trigger on the Monastery Swift Spear. Looks like you drew another Rift Bolt? Guide? Guide.
Okay.
Goblin Guide.
Trigger.
Is a land.
Freebie.
4 damage coming across. Plays a land. It's a pretty looking mire.
Yeah. Classic.
Wooded Foothills. Almost said Windswept Heath.
Ah.
I really enjoy plains.
Trying to add them into games that they have no business being.
Well, I mean, they have business in Lyle's deck.
Alright.
Yeah.
You might be right.
Just saying.
Boros Charms, things like that.
Lightning Helix. Sky Knight Legionnaire. Just kidding. Great card.
That's it.
Had a lot of fun last week, but
fun. Hexproof, generate. It's pretty solid.
Sure. Don't let him do it, Lyle. I guess if he had it, he would have cast it. Don't let him cast that dumb dragon.
Yeah.
Get him. Is it Charm? Force Charm? It could be a Foundry, right?
I think it's a Sacred Foundry.
Foundry.
Thrun, my old friend. Looks like a Skull Crack in hand.
Can Stormbreath be on the next t-shirt? It cannot. We here at Modern Magic Mondays do not support that dumb dragon.
He also has an Eidolon.
Stop with this.
So, here's the thing.
Also, no. Copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can put a meme version of the Stormbreath Dragon on
That's
a t-shirt
true.
if you want. Draw him with some googly eyes.
He's only got 2 spells that he can play. One of 2. Either Eidolon or Skullcrack. And he just says land pass here. Because most of the stuff Dwayne is going to start playing from now on is going to be costing more
than what Eidolon would be able to trigger.
So Eidolon will just end up hurting
Lyle more than Dwayne.
And you really want to save the Skullcrack for when you really need it. Maybe
Like,
him gaining some life.
Yeah.
or
he's at that 3, that magic number.
Yeah, that magic number to just finish him off.
Is that Kessig Wolf Run?
Yes, giving somebody trample and plus to their power.
All right. Floating a bunch of mana.
Yep. So I'll have 4. There's 5. Your buddy.
Googly Eyes Dragon.
Good old Googly Eyes Dragon.
Storm Breath Dragon. Haste. Protection from white. Why?
Why?
Just look. All right, let's just put it all out on the table. All right. What are we worried about?
Path to Exile.
It's best card in Magic. You're absolutely right. I stand attested.
We need a dragon to just say, you know what? I ain't going nowhere.
All right, so Journey to Nowhere was a card.
Yes.
Or what was it? Journey to the End? No, that was the set. What was
Journey to Nyx? This is the set.
Yeah, but there was a exile effect card out of that set.
There was
a couple that were white.
There
in
was
Theros block.
Yeah, it's like Oblivion Ring, but
Right.
it's
I think it's
not
Journey
Oblivion
to Nowhere.
Ring.
I think that's what it was called. It's cool. I got
It's
a
also-
card bot.
Yeah, it's like there's a card bot.
Anyway, point being, I guess it's relevant since Storm Breath came out of that set.
All right. Bring in the team. Who you blocking?
Yeah, it was Journey to Nowhere. Is Hess on Ponza? He is on Ponza.
Yep.
He's just running that dumb dragon in his list.
He dies unless he has like a bolt in his hand.
Who's that?
Dwayne.
Yeah.
There's exactly 7 damage here. Because
Oh, the Skull Crack.
the Skull Crack.
Yeah.
Even if Thrun goes, I'm going to jump in front of that Goblin guy,
That'd be silly.
you know, or that Swift Spear, it's still going to be enough to kill him.
I mean, he has to block something.
So I say... So here's the tough thing. Lyle's got 2 cards in hand right now. If it's a Tarkus command, he's dead no matter what.
Yep.
If it's just a lightning bolt, or something along those lines, it doesn't really matter which one you block.
4 damage is still going to come across.
4 damage is still going to come across.
Yep. Unless he can deal damage to another creature while blocking with Thrun.
Right. So if that's the case, maybe block a Swift Spear, try to kill off the guide if you can.
Doesn't want to sack the Wooded Foothills. It's gonna go to 6.
One step closer to dying. Likes to live dangerously, I see. Let's see. Trying to think of his list of what he could be running. Beast within. Beast from within. No, what's the
Beast
one?
Within.
Is that what it is? Mega
Yep.
Beast? Alright. Block these 2 creatures. That's only 4 damage. If he skull crack, or 5 damage if he skull cracks, puts him to 1. But if he does that, I mean, he's going to lose his creatures anyway. So do you just let the 2 go through and...
My thinking is do you... So, Storm Breath is 4, right?
He's 4.
Thrun is 4.
4-3.
So 8, 11.
He's dead.
If he swings out...
Oh, so he plays an Eidolon. Okay.
He needs a blocker.
Yeah, he played
Because I
Eidolon,
was
but
going
it's
to say, if
not
he
going to
swings
matter.
out with Kessig Wolf Run, I think he may be dead.
Lyle's dead. He swings all in.
Well, does he need the Arbor Elf to help with the Kessig?
He could to push it over, but it's not necessary.
It's always necessary.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always necessary. We're all about sending a message here at Modern Magic Mondays.
Monstrous on the Storm Breath Dragon. That is also a possibility. Alright, let's see. Moving to combat.
Yes, Dwayne Hess is on Red-Green Ponza. Oh, one's fair.
I don't know if he's got audio on.
True.
So.
Ah! Dumb Breath Dargan.
Alright. Monstrous. What? You did the wrong dragon. Oh, Dumb Breath Dragon?
I wanted to see what it was going to return. I was correct. Now I'll put the real card.
Alright. Clear blockers like so.
Deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of cards in player's hand.
They'll have 1 card in hand. And he puts how many? 3 count?
It's got to be 2 red and 5 colors to make it monstrous.
7. Well, he can do that with the Utopian Sprawl.
Ah, true.
So,
yep.
It's enough. Game 1 goes to Dwayne. So, clearly, you're going to read off.
Nope.
Come on. Alright. So, I'll read off Dwayne's
Please.
then. Because you clearly love the Dargan so much.
Hate that dumb Dargan.
So he's got a lot of 1-ofs for his list. You see it's kind of a nice catch-all is how he's doing it. Not really sure what he's going to be facing for the top 8 Invitational. So he's like, well, I want something to deal with everything. 1 Naturalize in there, 1 Ancient Grudge, 1 Creeping Corrosion, 2 Shatterstorm, 1 Back to Nature, 1 Crumble to Dust, 2 Defense Grid, 2 Grafdiggers, 1 Relic, 1 Obstinate Baloth, 2 Anger. Obstinate Baloth?
Yes.
And Defense Grids cost more during your opponent's, or when it's not your turn, right? Or during your turn.
During your turn, I believe.
That would be the only other thing I can think of.
3 more to cast during.
Yeah, I mean, take out some of those Blood Moons for those, and those seem fine. I don't see much else in his board set up for this matchup. What about on Lyle's side?
Lyle's got 2 Molten Rain, 2 Grafdigger's Cage, 2 Path to Exile, 1 Shattering Spree, 1 Core Firewalker, 1 Searing Blaze, 4 Destructive Revelry, and 2 Deflecting Palm.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm thinking 2 Deflecting Palm.
I love that card.
At least 2 or 3 Destructive Revelry to hit Utopian Sprawls, Blood Moons,
things of that nature.
Thing of that nature. You can make the argument for all 4, especially against this Ponza list. Searing Blaze is not a bad idea, and the Core Firewalker.
You get a little bit of life gain in it.
Yeah.
Dwayne's also
playing red.
So
I think I'm losing my edge. You do what you gotta do.
Hey, Pokemon's great.
See, there's an Inferno Titan.
Yep, he does love him some Inferno Titan as well.
Yeah, he could play that Titan. That's fine. Just get that dumb dragon out of there.
Get the dumb dragon out. So, players going through, debate, and decide on what's the best next, course of action for this matchup, knowing that it's going to be Burn versus
Ponza.
The Ponza. Don't really know anything about the game.
Only that you apparently have to catch them all. And that people will go to restaurants to catch them all.
This guy. No, you just kind of sit at the restaurant and they come to you.
Sit at the restaurant and take up...
I'm a paying customer. I'm not taking anything up. Thank you very much.
Whatever you say, friend.
And it's going to be nicer, so you're going to see more people out playing Pokemon.
I think you're just going to see them out. You don't have to necessarily say that they're playing Pokemon Go.
What? Why not? Actually, I'm curious how much money they're making still off of Pokemon Go compared to where they were. Because they were getting millions of dollars every day when the game came out. And now, much less than that, I would assume, but I'm just curious.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's dipped a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I like that they're... Oh. Tall Zero.
Yo,
thank you for the follow.
Tall Zero, thank you so much, dude.
Make it a little bigger. Just so we can see everything.
We can adjust the font later.
Yeah.
Since we're making it smaller.
That's a good idea. Glad you're liking our coverage tonight. Currently, Dwayne up 1-0. Players taking their time to shuffle up here. 48 minutes, not really on the clock. It's kind of our pretend clock.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's do this. This one's for the last final spot. Who's going to play TJ Schillenberg in the finals?
You will.
Be an easy win for TJ. There was cash money.
There
as
was.
Prize pool.
What was the breakdown?
I think it was like 150 and 100. 150 for first place, 100 for second place.
That's pretty good.
75 or 50 for third and fourth, something like that, and then 25s for fourth through eighth. So everyone was leaving with a little bit of cash.
Yeah.
At the shop.
And we're not even playing the Invitational anymore.
Well, it's because we're putting on the Invitational.
Yeah, that's true.
We're the face.
The face.
We're drawing the people in.
Mm.
Speaking of drawing people in, if anyone that's not currently playing at Comic Kung Fu on Tuesday nights, and you're within the area of, I would say, at least an hour, maybe 2 hours, by all means, come on down. 7-ish p.m. Tuesday nights. We're at the shop. We're playing Modern.
Mm-hmm.
We're recording matches. You could be on camera. You could
can
be a part of a season invitational.
Yes, sir. It is possible. All you gotta do is just show up and play.
Show up and play.
Easy peasy.
I would say anybody watching this stream, if chances are they like playing Magic, right?
I would think.
You know, they're watching Magic because they like playing Magic.
Or they just like looking at your pretty face.
That could be it too. And if that's the case, then you're in the right spot. You're in the right spot. So Lyle's keeping 6, gonna scry. Dwayne's on 7.
Well.
Inspiring Vantage, Goblin Guide, Trigger. What is it? Well.
Not a freebie.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's not a freebie. Forest. Arbor Elf.
Makes sense.
Pass.
That's kind of where he wants to be on the first turn.
Yep. Alright, there's a Boros Charm in hand. Second Goblin Guide. Oh my.
Double triggers.
Sacred Foundry tapped. Here's 4 damage.
First trigger, free land. Second trigger, free land.
Oh no.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I kind of cleaning up the top.
Yeah.
Figure we'll draw into something good. Kind of looks like another land.
That is not good.
Plays another forest. Utopia Sprawl. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Combo. Here's the Arbor Elf.
Doing it.
We're going to get a bunch of mana here.
I'm going to shortcut for you.
Stone Rain.
Lyle is playing for keeps. How quickly he's playing right now. Four more, puts him to 10. So, Dwayne's gotta start putting some boots on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, lands are nice. But the damage is real.
Yeah. 4, 5.
Yeah. Hard cast Bonfire.
Yeah, I think so. Oh. My creatures are indestructible.
Wow.
My creatures are indestructible.
Yo, Johnny, this is game number 2.
Least used mode, I'd say.
Yep.
But very important there.
Alright. 4 more damage coming across.
Oh.
Looks like Dwayne got another freebie.
Yep.
Okay.
That was his 4th freebie?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Third.
Still.
And he shows, well, hey, you're at 6.
Yep.
You're 7.
Let's go to game number 3.
Wow. So, anything you want to see change, or? Okay, that's true. Double strike mode is pretty much useless. I don't think I've ever seen anybody double strike with Boros Charm, other than original, like the Return to Ravnica block.
Who's got Burned Together? Do you got Burned Together?
Yeah, May does.
Yeah?
Because he's sitting there with this playset of Scalding Tarns in his burn deck.
You're right. Let's make double strike a thing.
Let's make double strike a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could do it in like a prowess deck.
Yeah.
But that would be the only time I think that I would be like, yeah, you know what? That's my thoughts on it.
So, what do you think? Making any changes?
I
I see Lyle flipping some cards in and out. He's not really feeling strong about his. I mean, he took those 2 Goblin Guides to victory.
double striking my Swift Spear seems great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the less used of the modes on Boros Charm.
Mm-hmm.
For not a good reason. But, I mean, Boros Charm is one of those cards that's like I feel like a flex spot.
Yeah.
You know,
You've got that flexibility on how you want to use it.
You can kind of take it out if you want. If you're not really feeling Boros Charm, even though it's... I feel like a lot of burn matchups end up where they're like, opponents at like 4 or 8.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
man, where's that Boros Charm?
Could really use a Boros Charm here. I don't think Dwayne made any changes, though. Did you see any changes for Dwayne?
I think he just kept with probably just the Baloth and the defensive grid, or just the Baloth and his that he opted for. Alright, shuffling up. Getting ready to go.
This is for at least second place.
This is, basically saying the winner of this moves on to the finals.
Yeah.
And if Lyle wins, he has his chance at a second championship.
Lyle's got some stake in the game.
He's trying to become
he wants
the
to
real
be the
end boss.
That's it.
Undisputed of Comic Kung Fu. Dwayne, first Invitational, shooting for the stars, saying, you know what, if I win, guarantee a new champion.
Hey, quick question for you. When was the last time you drank some water?
Probably before this round started, actually. Yeah, I need to go get some more water, actually.
Guys, he needs that reminder.
I do. You can tell, like, as my voice at the start of the night compared to now, it's declining.
I'm gonna need some help. Here we go. For that second place spot, we're looking at 7 cards. Who is going to get who to 0 life points? Ooh, Lava Spike, Wildest Nicodle, and Arid Mesa. Oh. Can't tell if that's a 1-lander or a 2-lander. I think that may be a Swift Spear at the very end there. I think he was at that critical juncture. Do I keep a 1-land hand? Dwayne's going to keep 7. Six cards. Show me 2 lands, some burn spells. Maybe a creature. A charm. A goblin guide. Oh, 2 Boros charms. Is that 3? No, that's not 3. keep it. Looks like the land's on top. Draw that land. Gonna go to 17. Classic play, Goblin Guy, get in there. It's a freebie. Dwayne gonna go to 18. Passes back. Dwayne to 17 off a Windswept Heath. Gets a stomping ground.
This is looking kind of familiar to last game. Starting with the Goblin Guy.
Yeah. Passes back. I'm interested about the fetch.
Double Boros
On the
charm?
main step. On the main phase 1. That's a
Blood Moon.
Okay. Relevant.
There's 3 Boros charms in there.
Okay, so it is 3. Okay. I just needed confirmation that it was 3 Boros charms. Okay. Stone Rain. Your Foundry. Do you float, fetch, and Boros Charm?
I would Boros Charm here. You have another fetch in your hand, so you can find.
It's going to be a mountain soon, though.
Well, that might be. Might as well fling them off while you still can.
Sure. I mean, I'm not against it. I just worry that maybe it could have been a Plains.
Okay, so
drew another fetch. 2 more damage. It's
freebie.
It's a freebie.
Going to 8. All these forests are kind of showing, hey, I kind of want a Blood Moon, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, he has the Wild Macottle in hand as well. Okay, all right. I was like, why wouldn't he? Oh,
Baloth, okay.
Baloth. In response,
does he have? I think he's got an Asharka's command.
Does he?
And one of the modes is prevent
life
gain.
Relevant.
Tarka's command, something like that.
You just gotta get close.
Yeah. So you can say
your opponent's can't gain life this turn.
And deal 3 damage.
And deal 3 damage. Sure.
And then
you. I mean, man, a bolt would be nice. Is that a guide? No. Oh, it's a Rift Bolt. Okay. So.
Rift Bolt.
Yep. Suspend. Here's 3 damage.
Okay.
Confirmed. Pass back.
He's set it up now. unless Dwayne gains life, Lyle's going on to the finals.
Yeah.
Because of the Boros Charm in hand. Oh, he just fetched? Oh. Hey, guess what? He wouldn't happen to have 3 Boros Charms. He's already played 2.
Yeah, there's no way.
You know
Did
what?
we just talk about how we get to that critical 4-point juncture?
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's just no way, right? Like, Boros Charm is a flex card.
He's used 2.
He's used 2.
He's used an Atarka's command.
Yeah, there's no way. He's got to splash for some green cards.
Because even if he goes, alright, play my Blood Moon now.
Yeah.
In response, I'm going to
Cast
stack,
Boros Charm.
boom, kill you.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of mana. In response, Boros Charm.
That's it. Oh, he hadn't played the second one yet. He only played the first one.
Okay.
But yeah, he's like, yeah, look, I had all 3 in my hand.
I guess my only thing is when. Never mind.
No,
It's not important.
Oh,
It's not important.
okay.
Let's go to the standings.
Let's take a look, guys. Dun, 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 dun.
Yo.
So I have this thing that I wanted to show, like this pre-finals thing.